What's going on, guys? It's me, Jason. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be watching Jalen Carter, the defensive tackle out of Georgia. He possesses an ability. He possesses some abilities that they're laughable because no human being at this size should be able to move as fast as he can and swim as fast as he can and bull rush as well as he can. And he does all this before you even get out of your stance. It's insane. Uh, he stands up off the line. He'll get stonewalled, shed you, get blocked again, shed that block, sack the quarterback, hawk him down. It's really unreal. He has really good hands as well, and he disengages from the lineman, and he's very strong at the point of attack. Now, he does have, in my opinion, a couple of issues. One is that he didn't really play the run as much at Georgia, kind of like Christian Barmore. Remember him at Alabama? He didn't really play the run either. And I believe that his pursuit backside is a little too inconsistent for my liking. But outside of that, he's still a monster. And we're going to look at 4 or 5 plays of his, and we're going to just laugh and enjoy these plays because this is incredible. But let's talk about Jalen Carter. Hit that thumbs up, that subscribe button, that notification bell as well. I do appreciate it, and let's get into it. Alrighty, so the first play we're going to be looking at here is going to be Jalen Carter being an absolute monster here. It's Jalen Carter right here. And, of course, as I mentioned, his release off the line of scrimmage. He's going to fire off the line of scrimmage. And this here is a little problem just because I want to see him rip out of this hold right here. And he doesn't. He just kind of dips his shoulder and lets it carry him to the quarterback. And then he ends up, not getting to the quarterback. He ends up getting tackled to the ground. Now, in the pros, this will be a hold, but it'd be much better if he could just rip that arm up, get that particular lineman off of him, and immediately get to the quarterback. But this play was put in here not to slander him or anything, but to show that, like, there, as dominant as he is, there are still some technique issues. And one of the issues that you'll see is that he goes into these gaps like this if he's not doing like a swim move. And a lot of times you want to see him rip out of that. But he is going to get pressure. He's going to end up hitting the quarterback, getting the quarterback down. It's going to be a completion anyway. Again, it's just to show his abilities to get off the ball. So this next play here is actually going to be a play where he does hustle, right? And we're going to check this play out here. This is actually going to be against Alabama, so it's going to be against very good competition here. So again, here's Jalen Carter. He's lined up right over the center in the nose tackle position here. He's going to engage, get his hands wide, get his hands on the shoulders of the center here. And what he's going to do is he's going to toss that center to the side. Not really refined with his technique. Not really any pass rush moves. It's just kind of, I'm stronger than you. Get out the way. You're in my way. He's going to shove him to the side. He's going to get contacted here. I believe that's Evan Neal, actually. He's going to get contacted by Evan Neal. He's going to stumble. He's going to keep his balance, brace himself with his hand, get back up, and rush backside to end up helping force the incompletion here on the quarterback. But we're going to go run this play back again. I just want you to see what he does to another grown man, how he just throws him to the side like he is just a suitcase and he works at the airport. He just tosses him to the side. He keeps his balance, pursues backside, and they force the incompletion. It's a very good rep. It's a rep, again, much like the previous one where he's not making the play, but he's affecting the play, right? And as a defensive tackle, that's what you want to see, right? You're a defensive tackle. Aaron Donald doesn't get a sack every down, right? But he affects the play every down, right? That's what you're hoping you can get out of Jalen Carter. So this next play here is actually going to be one of the more insane plays you'll ever see, right? So here's Jalen Carter right here, right? He's lined up between the guard and the center. He's shaded over the guard's right shoulder, right? So the ball's going to be snapped here. He's going to be kind of late getting out of his stance, right? But the ball's going to be snapped here. He's going to get up. He's immediately going to swim over this guard, right? Because the guard is going to try to take an inside press with his hands, right? To try to get hands on Carter's chest. He's going to try to go inside. Carter's going to swim over him. And he's going to send him to the ground, right? Ladies and gentlemen, when you are a guard and you are in this position on all fours, you lost, right? You lost. Now, Here's another play where he's leaning in with his shoulder, right? This right here, I want to see you be more dominant personally, and I want to see you rip out of that, right? But because it's college and he's stronger than everybody, he just says, whatever, get off me, and he manages to get the center straight up. And once he gets him straight up, and you're in this position with Jalen Carter, you're going to lose, right? I believe that this rep may not have been as good as it's going to be if he was not able to get him up in a vertical position. Because once he gets him into the vertical position, he has the ability to disengage, which is one of the things that he does well. He disengages. He says, "Well, we're straight up, and I'm diagonal to the quarterback. I don't need to block you. I don't need to shed your block. I can just get off you. I run away from you." So he runs away from him. He completely gets off. He disengages. Now remember, this was the person that was blocking him. Then it became the center, and neither one could block him, right? So then now he has his eyes on the quarterback, and he's going full speed, hits the quarterback, forces the fumble. Georgia gets the ball, and that's what they do, right? But the way that he gets off the line of scrimmage here, he gets off late, and this is what I mean when I say he has a rare ability to make up mistakes and things like that. Like he late getting off the ball, not really much of a pass rush move here, but because he's so athletically gifted, he can make up ground on that, hawk the quarterback down, destroy the quarterback, and force a fumble and get the ball back for his team. That's a game-changing play, right? So this next play we're going to look at here is actually going to be another swim move, right? And it's actually going to be against Kentucky. So he is going to he's right here, by the way. Just watch what he does on this play, how he just swims, right? So ball's going to be snapped immediately. He's going to swim. And now his swim move is so lethal that it leaves defenders crawling on all fours. And there's really nothing that you can do because you have to account for his strength. So you want to try to get hands on him, get hands on his chest to try to keep him in place or try to anchor down and keep him in place. But when you go to do that, he swims over you, gets that arm over, and now he has his eyes right on the running back, right? So now the running back is going to take the carry, and he's going to get wrapped up immediately off of a swim move, right? This is what I mean when I say he possesses a rare ability, right? Swim moves are very difficult to stop because they typically happen when it's an athletic player, right? So in Jalen Carter's instance, like on this play, is we'll run the play back here. We're going to watch the play from the beginning, right? And we're going to check out this particular this running back here. So we're going to run the play. Running back's going to take the ball. Before they even get to the mesh point of this play, he's already penetrated and gotten into the backfield off of a swim move. He's so athletic where you might have a defensive tackle that can do a swim move, but he does not have the speed to get up the field as fast as Jalen Carter does on this play. By the time they meet at the mesh point, he's in front of the running back. Running back tries to bounce it outside, but he gets wrapped up and he gets tackled for a loss. This is what you're getting, right? You're getting someone who can rush the passer, but as I mentioned, someone who hasn't really played against the run. But when he does play against the run, goodness gracious, we get plays like this, right? And he is a dominant player. It's unlike anything you'll see coming out of this class here. So we're gonna run this play here, and here's Jalen Carter. He's right here. This play right here, and I put this play in here because again, it doesn't really show a refined pass rush move, but it just shows you just how ridiculous this man is, right? So we're gonna run this play here. He's lined up over the tackle, right? Look at this. I have no words. I want you to guess what happens on this play, right? There, no hands, no swim move, no spin move. Just guess what happens here. Let's run the play. Run the play, Jace. Let's see what it is. He completely clubs this man with a forearm and just says, "Get off me." Sends him backwards. This is a grown man. Sends this grown man backwards. He falls right on his ass, and he makes the tackle for loss for his team. I have no words. When I tell you that this is the most dominant player in the entire draft class at any position, I'm not joking. I know a team is going to be up there and they're going to look at it. They're going to say, I need a quarterback. I got to get an edge rusher. No. If you want the best player in the draft, take the guy that puts 310-pound grown men on their ass every play. That's the guy that you want to take, and that's the guy that you want playing for your football team. We got to watch this again. Let's run it back one more time here. One more time before we get out of here. He's going to get up the field. Just not even a forearm, right? It's almost like it's just like a shoulder, like a shrug, like just get off me. He shrugs, throws him out of the way, sends him back again on his ass, makes the tackle, completes the play. The most dominant player in the entire draft class. This is incredible. And I'm excited to see just what he does when he gets to the pros and when he goes to the college or goes through the draft process, because these Georgia defensive tackles, they're legit. Just ask Jordan Davis. And even last year while watching Jordan Davis, that guy you saw, like a lot of times for you guys that watch him, you understand what I'm about to say. You'll be watching a player and you'll be like, wait a minute, who is that? And then you go, oh, he's not eligible to come out until 2 years from now or next year. And that's how it was last year with Jalen Carter. Ask anyone that watched Jordan Davis film, right? Jalen Carter could have been a top 5 pick last year. Okay. So this year, that's why you see him projected as a number 1 guy on people's boards. But yeah, dominant football player. And he is going to be the best player in the draft process, in my opinion. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you guys hit that thumbs up, that subscribe button, and the notification bell. I do appreciate it. Tell someone about the channel, as the channel is always growing. And you can check the description for the previous video as well. So I do appreciate all the support, guys. And as always, y'all take care.